What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another video, and this one's all about Kimberly. But of course, before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. Now, when it comes to Kimberly in particular, we know she's someone that has been, well, physical on more than one occasion on 90 Day Fiancé with her drink throwing. We know at the same time that she's someone that decided to go all the way to a prison to marry a guy back in 1999 that allegedly at the time was even underage as well. And we know that she's someone that also came from a previous relationship that, according to herself in particular, wasn't the best of relationships. No details were ever really given, but a lot of people are always under the assumption that something abusive definitely went down. Now, of course, when it comes to Kimberly in particular, she's someone that continues to surprise us with more and more information, especially information that I've given you. But this video right here is to uncover even new information about her as well. And really and truly, it's kind of like becoming very what I'm looking for here. It's getting to a point where all the pieces are starting to add up, and it kind of makes me feel as if the behavior that we do see from her is a behavior that has maybe somewhat of a pattern, a behavior that maybe has definitely always been there, and a behavior that could potentially even escalate as time goes forward. Because something that we've noted from Kimberly since she's been on 90 Day Fiance franchise is that when it comes to maturing, making the best choices going forward, that is something that she fails to do every single time, or at least that is how her character is portrayed, which is quite interesting because her son, on the other hand, has a completely different personality. He's someone that is more wary about his behavior and someone that tries to actually mature from his behavior. In fact, he even tries to, advise his mother in the right direction. But either way, though, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right now on your screens, back in, as you can see, it says here that the 90 Day star Kim was previously arrested and pleaded guilty to a felony charge for a forged check. In Touch can exclusively confirm. The TLC star was arrested on May 29th, 2003, a good, 19 years ago now, following an incident that occurred on April 20th of that year. Following a guilty plea to the felony convicted, the 90 Day Fiancé star was sentenced to a 2-year suspended sentence and forced to pay back the amount forged, which was $887. In Touch exclusively firmed. Now, of course, this crime in particular happened after her obviously, being in a situation with Kevin, the guy that she obviously met in prison, where she went to actually meet physically in prison back in 1999. So these two aren't necessarily linked together. But when I say a pattern, what I mean is that we've seen the way she has behaved on screen now for 2 seasons, but obviously now this is the 2nd season. And all this information coming out as well, it just feels like what more is there to come when it comes to Kimberly in particular? What other things are going to come out? Because the fact is, we are in a position where we keep getting fed by TLC, people that have a past that is not great, a past that they seem to bring to the screen to a certain degree, and a past that they even pretty much end up doing again after the screen. We're looking at someone like Jeffrey, you know what I mean? Obviously, we Paul himself in particular, he's not someone that's been arrested since, but he's someone that has definitely shown us very interesting behaviors. Mike, from what I remember, I don't believe he has any criminal records, but his behavior has been very suspect. So it's just crazy and crazy because the more people dig and the more that we find out, it's just like, wow, they definitely don't do no check, no serious criminal check, no serious psychology check. And I think despite the fact that they're looking for good TV, there's nothing wrong with them, at least bringing people to the show that doesn't necessarily have like a criminal record, or people that don't have some sort of psychological record. And it's a shame because should we be in a position where we stop people with a criminal record from going on TV? No. Should we be in a position to stop people with a psychological record going on TV? No. But when there's a chain of events from a lot of TLC cast members over the years, it's something that TLC really needs to start taking seriously. Because to be honest with you, when is enough is enough. I mean, at the end of the day, there's more than enough people in the world who can go on your show and still give you the drama that you want, even if you have to act it out. But either way, though, you guys let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this. Do you think this is another piece to the puzzle of who Kimberly is and the direction that we may see her going into as well? Because we've definitely seen that when it comes to splashing the money on buying Usman things, something that she's not shy on. We've definitely seen that splashing money to go and see him is something that she's also not shy on. And to think that she has a past of money, forge, and XYZ, it is quite interesting. And we know that TLC don't pay that much anyway. But of course, she has obviously opportunities of making money elsewhere. So I'm not saying that she's doing anything illegal now. It's just that nothing surprises me when it comes to anyone that appears on a TLC show. Yeah, I don't think I should, to be honest with you now. I mean, I've always said I should be the host, but damn, I don't know what happens, man. Once you're on TLC, it's like downhill for you, isn't it? Kind of peak. Seeing the same things from Mama June. God. Anyway, I'm just talking too much now, so you guys let me know what you're thinking down below, and we'll most certainly talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace.